hour to go. I just turn to G-Roy. I say, okay, what do I do here? What about that play? And the veteran helps him out. He continues to do that. He'll continue to get better.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Half of the completions have gone to Gore in this game. 2nd and 10. Blitz picked up. Lule dumps it off. And Gore, another awkward catch. But he has another Lion first down.
It's been an adventure, hasn't it? I mean, this is what happens with young players. When you have a young player, their confidence wavers just a little bit, and then it becomes an adventure every time. I mean, he takes a little peek before he catches it. He regroups again. That 2nd down conversion on 2nd and 15 did the same double clutch. So he's fighting it. That was a big one.
I don't think G-Roy taught him to catch it with his knees. But it works for a first down. 1st and 10. And Lule has Andrew Harris touchdown. Another one of the young Canadians hits pay dirt for BC.
And Travis Lule and the Lions do have an answer for the Calgary score. So the offense for both teams shows up in the 2nd half. And I tell you what, you got to give some credit to the BC Lion offensive line right now, because the run game non-existent for their team offensively, and yet that O-line on pass after pass after pass is giving Travis Lule time to throw.
Extra point from McCallum. We've got a shootout in the 2nd half here at Empire.
Well, the key in that last drive was the time that Travis Lule was provided to throw the football. His offensive line, despite the fact they have no running game established at all, have held off the Calgary defensive front.
McCallum the boot. Landon Talley on the return. Tripped up short of the 35-yard line.
Show you that drive in replay here, and watch the throwing lane there for Travis Lule. 2nd and 15 to Sean Gore. Crossing route here. Lots of time in the pocket to hit Gore on the deep crosser and allow him to get some extra yards. He fights that one, but again, no one in the face of Lule. And watch this. Time. And he waits till Andrew Harris opens up on the sideline. That Calgary defensive line's got to start pinning their ears back and get some pressure on Lule.
9 plays, 69 yards in just under 5 minutes. And it's a different story in that 3rd quarter from struggling first half for the Lions and Travis Lule. Now Burris finds Talley, another catch for Landon Talley, drilled out by the Lion bench.
They say he's silky smooth, that he can run. We've seen him on a few returns in the first half and a couple of catches now, including the big touchdown catch. It was the consistency that was the question for the coaching staff of the Calgary Stampeders. Could Landon Talley in a full game, start to finish, be consistent? And he's showing them that he can.
No Rambo tonight, so more attention on Robbie Bryant and Nick Lewis, and Landon Talley has stepped into the breach. First down, 49-yard line. And looking downfield for Talley again. And that's over his head with Ryan Phillips in coverage.
Calgary Stampeders go with this formation here. This is Cote here, Rob Cote, the fullback. Watch how he exits. Now, if Solomon Elamimian goes with him, then Henry Burris knows he's got man-to-man defense. If Solomon Elamimian stays, there goes Cote. If Solomon Elamimian stays, which he does, he knows he's got his own defense.
2nd and 10. Hasn't been a defensive stop in this 2nd half. Robbie Bryant, or Nick Lewis has a first down. And Lewis shuts a tackle, and he's off to the races. Nick Lewis inside the 10, touchdown! 61 yards, Nick Lewis to the end zone.
These plays to work, you have to get the one key block right when the ball arrives to Nick Lewis, and they get this one from R.J. Franklin. He's been quiet all night as far as catching the football, but he makes the key block to get Lewis up the field. Then he makes one guy miss. That's Davis Sanchez. Fights through that tackle and then just strolls in.
Well, it just seemed like one of the longest Nick Lewis touchdowns that we have seen, and now 4 majors for the Stamps in their last 5 possessions. And once again, they lead by 8.
That one key block is what you need, and R.J. Franklin is going to make it, and Nick Lewis can give him the game ball here, and he's blocking on Stanley Franks here, and watch him get the kick-out block necessary. R.J. Franklin's got to take his man outside, or Nick Lewis doesn't have a play. Stop it there, guys. That's the key block right there. Now Lewis can get the football. He's got a big pocket before he sees another BC Lion tackler, and away he goes.
Longest last year was 74 yards, 61 to the end zone this time for Nick Lewis. So no offense in the first half, all offense here in the third quarter as we enter the final minute.
I seen him he was going low. I was like,
5 touchdowns here in the third quarter. Tim Brown on the return, works his way across the 40 and then gets punished by Anthony Parker.
Well, it's Friday night and our chance to salute our Canadian troops. Tonight we salute the crew of the HMCS Charlottetown, performing maritime security operations in the Mediterranean Sea as part of Operation Mobile. You know, there's roughly 600 Canadian Forces personnel who are deployed to the NATO-led military intervention in Libya. Special hello and thank you for what you do to the Canadian Forces.
Well, the ball back in the Lions' court. See if they have a response. Little end around here. Stephen Black is tripped up.
Haven't heard a lot from Stephen Black. I mean, he's a guy who had his opportunity here and still has a chance with a quarter to go. Playing for Nick Moore. We talked about a little bit off the top, but he's been quiet all game long.
Jeff Tisdale, the corner, made the tackle. Five yards for Black, 2nd and 5. Bunch to the short side of the field. Lule looking that way. And he has a connection. No, incomplete. Intended for Akeem Foster. And the Lions are unable to sustain this shootout of a third quarter. I'll give the offensive coordinators credit for some good second half adjustments as the stats for the third quarter indicate a lot of offense.
Well, totally. I think Calgary Stampeders really got things rolling in that third quarter offensively. Dave Dickinson went back to something they do well, that ride into side with Joffrey Reynolds. And then for the BC Lions, 140 plus of those yards came in that third quarter.
We wondered what was going on with both offenses in the first half. They've just rolled up 315 yards of offense together in one quarter.
Yeah, and it's about adjustments. I mean, both coordinators went in, looked at what they had. The Calgary Stampeders in their secondary got into some injury issues when they lost Fawcett on the corner and played Milton Collins. That's how they got Akeem Foster to the end zone. But good adjustments by both offenses in this second half. Now let's see if they can sustain it.
All McCallum to kick it away. And Larry Taylor awaits at his 18. picked up by the long snapper Dan McCullough as we check back in with Sarah.
Well, Chris, last week, injuries were a huge story for the Calgary defense in week 1. They lost Malik Jackson and Corey Mace. This week, they're dealing with injuries once again. Tonight, they have lost linebackers Darren Stone and Carl McCartney. They are both in street clothes here on the sidelines. All the team will say right now is that they both are suffering from leg injuries.
It's hit them hard. I mean, it's hit them hard. You think about their offensive line, losing Edwin Harrison, losing Demetrius Sumpas. Sarah mentioned Malik Jackson on defense.
Dr. Reynolds on the carry, short yardage.
But good teams overcome injuries. I mean, that's what depth's all about. That's why you build your roster, and you got to have the guys in behind to not only push the starters and veterans in camp, but in case of injury, have to step in and perform. So John Hufnagel has to juggle the roster again. No Kenyon Ramble as well. So he's finding ways and has an 8-point lead in this fourth quarter.
4 touchdowns on their last 5 possessions. Henry Burris looks at 2nd and 7. Audible from Burris. And a handoff for Reynolds again, and he's got running room across the 35, and it's a Stamps first down.
I know it's just week 2 of the season, but for both of these teams, this game was so important. They both felt like they had that playoff type intensity in their press conferences yesterday. Neither one of these teams, because of expectations, wants to start the season 0-2. When Wally Guano started 1-7 last year, I know that didn't sit well. And in 09, he started 1-4. So they don't want to repeat that in BC. And John Hufnagel with 13 wins, he understands the importance of tying up his thing at 1-1.
Double tight end formation. Burris guns that incomplete. Stanley Franks in coverage. The pass intended for Romby Bryant.
Not to mention these are 4-point games when you're playing against a rival in your division.
And since there was also emphasis here in BC about playing better at home, this is a Lions team that was 3-6 last year at Empire Field.
You know, Empire Field has that great nostalgic feel, and all the people that grew up in this area love back in the old Empire Stadium days, but it has not been very friendly to the home team, that's for sure. Their first win last year was September 11th here in week 11 against Toronto.
2nd and 10, Burris flushed, pressure on, Aluminium can't bring him down, and the pass is incomplete. Intended for Talley, but Burris did a good job to avoid the sack from the middle linebacker.
Stand-up position for Solomon Elimimian, standing right up, and then he's going to drop out of there. His job is to spy Henry Burke. If he goes gets a hot dog, Elimimian gets the mustard for him.
And defensive coordinator Mike Benavides mentioned prior to the game they probably spy Burris more than any other quarterback in the CFL. Tim Brown back at the 26. And Brown gets away with the move into the open field, and to cut back inside the Calgary 50-yard line. So Tim Brown with a big return, 38. The CFL on TSN brought to you by Wendy's Baconator, the official hamburger of the Canadian Football League. And there should be a full moon tonight.
Oh, it was cut off by the sign. Oh, no, it wasn't.
Well, Tim Brown fumbled earlier in this game, but a nice return sets up the Lions at the Calgary 47-yard line. Travis Lulay looks for Simon, got it. G-Roy down the sideline to Brandon Isaac. Finally takes him out. Talk about threading the needle. Second catch for G-Ray Simon.
Let's go back to the return first. Take a look at that. Tim Brown is a guy who likes to bob and weave. Watch how many cuts he makes on this play after he catches. Okay, 1 there, 2, 3, 4, up the middle, back again, 5, outside, back inside, 6, 7, 8, 8 different cuts on one play. Some returners like to make one and then hit for the outside. He's a bob and weaver.
Like he's back in the Arena League, where there's not much room. 30 to Simon. And a Lion first down, fake to Robertson, and that ball bobbled, but caught by Stephen Black. We've had a lot of drops, and how many of those have we had too? The double clutch.
Yeah, the young guys are fighting it, but Geroy Simon isn't. And that first down, watch how Travis Lulay has to thread this over top of a defender and then drop it into the hands of Geroy Simon. It was Brandon Isaac who was getting out there underneath that. He had to throw it up over top. Good control by Simon and concentration, and picks up some yards after the catch. He's not been fighting the ball. The young guys, not so much.
2 catches in the game for Simon, 8 for Stephen Black, 2nd and 2. And they'll try Robertson, and this time on 2nd and short. They are able to move the chains on the ground. A couple times they were stuffed in the first half.
Geroy Simon chasing Milt Stegall on the all-time list. And this is